Thursday, March the 24th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you. We'll talk about an incoming storm system for tonight. Another system that approaches by very, very late in the Easter weekend. And I'll also look at some long-term thoughts as we head toward early April. Let's begin with a look back at yesterday. What another fantastic weather day across the region. This is the Charlotte time-lapse imagery. We were in really nice weather shape as the day rolled along. Just some high clouds overhead. No big deal. Looks like our internet connection a little jumpy this morning, but you get the idea. A lot of sunshine out there yesterday. High temperatures were in the 70s across most of the Carolinas yesterday. Specifically in the Greensboro viewing area, it was a lot of mid-70s on the board out there. As our Wednesday moved along for us, pretty similar around the Charlotte viewing area with the 70s out there for Wednesday. And today I think just as warm, if not even a couple ticks warmer as this afternoon rolls along. Temperatures similar to yesterday at this time. Most of us just a little bit milder in comparison to yesterday as I'm cutting the video during the 5 o'clock hour. These are your 5 o'clock hour temperatures this morning. A lot of 50s on the board, even 63 in Myrtle Beach and Cape Hatteras, 40 up in Boone. All right, the radar imagery very quiet across the Carolinas right now. Now you go west of us, and first of all, some snow in the Great Lakes in the upper Midwest region. Trailing down from that area of snow, you have a band of rain and some pretty intense thunderstorms, and especially when you get into Arkansas and Louisiana, there's been severe weather this morning in parts of southern Arkansas and northern Louisiana. There have also been some severe weather issues down into parts of Texas early this morning. And this is the high-resolution modeling perspective. I know that with the jumpiness of the internet connection, this is going to be a little bit tough to see, but you get the idea of this developing area of rain and thunderstorms gradually moving eastward and in our direction. And there is a pretty decent threat of severe storms today running from parts of Kentucky down to Mississippi, much of Alabama included in that standard slight risk of severe storms. And you notice the probabilities diminish as you get over toward the Carolinas as the showers and thunderstorms will weaken as they move in tonight. And then tomorrow's best chance of picking up a decent thunderstorm is over in the eastern portions of North and South Carolina. So here's how this plays out for us. Cold front off to the west. Out ahead of it, another warm and breezy day, and I think for most of the Carolinas through the daylight hours will be dry. But then overnight, that is when we are fair game to pick up some scattered showers and thunderstorms as that front moves on in. Winds, again, pretty gusty at times today. Could see some Piedmont wind gusts upwards of 25 and 30 miles per hour. Higher winds in the mountains today. Pretty warm day, too. There are your Thursday highs across the region. Really warm stuff. Lows tonight very mild, just ahead of that incoming cold front. Now, the front is pretty sluggish to move through the area, so I think the clouds fairly stubborn for a good chunk of tomorrow. And at least tomorrow morning, the opportunity of a lingering shower before some late-day clearing tries to occur. Still fairly mild for our Friday highs, but not as warm as what we're going to see today. Saturday, of the Easter weekend looks great. So I think Saturday overall should feature a lot of sun. Now, I noticed some of the other modeling is trying to bring in more of a cloudy wedge scenario. I'm not biting on that right now. For the time being, I'll go with a dry Saturday with a lot of sunshine and highs in the 60s. And then here we go with there's your Saturday highs, by the way. Now here we go with Easter Sunday. This is the basic idea. Now this is specifically for the triad, but the values would be very similar for Charlotte, although I would probably increase the rain chances a little bit more by the 5 p.m. time period. But altogether, not a bad Easter Sunday forecast at all. But I do think as we get toward late in the day, some rain chances begin to creep in, as you can see there on the European model. But at this point, I still anticipate the best opportunity for scattered showers and storms to be Sunday night into Monday. So here's how this looks at the upper levels. This is the 500 millibar chart off the European model. This is this afternoon, today's system moving off to the west of us. And then here comes our weekend system. This is actually around daybreak Monday, that pretty potent piece of energy up in the Ohio Valley. So on that European model, first of all, there we are tomorrow morning around daybreak. This is your overnight scattered showers and storms. By sunset tomorrow, that activity is pushing east through the eastern Carolinas. And then here we go. This is right around sunset Easter Sunday. So you notice by that point in time, you've seen some showers creep into almost all of South Carolina and portions of North Carolina. And then as we continue through Sunday night and Monday morning, a scattering of those showers and thunderstorms once again. Let me step you through the Canadian model. All right, now this is tonight, this back half of tonight, with those areas of showers and a few thunderstorms rolling through. And then this is Sunday night. Not an overly impressive system on the Canadian model, but still the chance of some scattered showers. GFS model. This is the precipitation through roughly sunset. So notice most of the Carolinas dry. You go into the evening hours and then finally the overnight hours, and you see those areas of scattered showers and storms moving through. And a little bit of instability does creep in here later tonight. So again, a few rumbles of thunder, certainly a possibility. There we are through the first half of the day tomorrow. Still some lingering showers, again, especially tomorrow morning in the Interstate 85 corridor, with drying thereafter. All right, now this is Sunday, right around sunset on the GFS model, and notice the rain trying to push back into the Carolinas. So I do think by Sunday afternoon, the chance of some showers with us, and then certainly Sunday night and into Monday morning, that chance of some scattered showers and storms. This is early Monday afternoon as the system is pulling away. Behind it, that's a pretty cool area of high pressure trying to build on in. This is Tuesday morning. So I think plenty of sunshine Tuesday and Wednesday. Let me go back to this chart. Tuesday and Wednesday, plenty of sunshine with that high pressure in control, with highs in the 60s. And then we gear up for our next system, which the GFS brings in around Thursday of next week. European is right around Thursday of next week, too, on that next system. Now, longer range thoughts. This is really evident in the European ensembles, which I cannot show you due to copyright reasons, but the basic ideas there on the Canadian ensemble mean as well. Big ridge goes up middle of next week along the west coast. That's the first domino to fall. And by early April, you're seeing ridging develop over Greenland too, and that kind of connects over the top and tries to lock in a pretty cold pattern in much of the central and eastern part of the country. So here's the result with 850 millibar temperatures about 5,000 feet. This is out of the 2nd of April, Saturday morning, the 2nd of April. That is a lot of really, really cold air in Canada and the northern parts of the United States. And then it kind of settles into the eastern part of the country thereafter. So this is Monday morning, the 4th of April. That's a cold-looking pattern over much of the eastern part of the country and even at the end of the run. This is all the way out at Friday the 12th, the 8th of April, rather. Still a pretty cool look over the eastern parts of the country. So I still think that early April cool pattern is on the way. And the further north you go, the more it may just be a downright cold pattern. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.